seeds means having the ability to grow an endless supply of nutrient-dense food to feed your loved ones. There have been times in American history, Pilgrims, for example, when seeds had a higher value of any barter item, even silver or gold. There's a war on against non-hybrid seeds waged by the global elite. Yeah, they're buying up all the companies who want to control us by controlling the food supply. Governments are storing seeds. The UN is storing seeds. Globalists on every stripe are storing seeds near the Arctic Circle. Why do you think this is? You know why. Control and power. Solution from Science is trying to get seeds out of the globalist hands into the hands of the people, one seed bank at a time, one family at a time. Survival Seed Bank from Solutions from Science. SurvivalSeedBank.com. Check out all their fine products there. Great seed packages, great prices. Get them today, ladies and gentlemen. SurvivalSeedBank.com. SurvivalSeedBank.com. 877-327-0365. Okay, folks, again, an amazing broadcast today. I've gotten fired up and upset. If you're not upset by the L.A. Times in this article going, well, it's reasonable. It's what we do to fight terrorists. It's what we've got to do for security. You know, hundreds and hundreds of people arrested for spatting their children. Their children are fighting. The woman spats them on the leg. She gets charged with terrorism, doesn't get to have due process, gets held for 3 months, forcibly to make her plead guilty. And the article goes on to say that's good. You know, just basically just conditioning everybody to accept all of this. I mean, I've got hundreds of these articles here in front of me. Now, when the main Genesis broadcast ends in T-minus 45 seconds, I will still be on air, but only one place, the Infowars.com audio streams and the video of the live TV transmission. We've been live for 3 hours today. Ron Paul is coming up and the rebroadcast the next hour, so I'm going to do about 15, 20 minutes. Take your phone calls. The number for the listeners that are on hold to call is 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244. You guys call, get to your calls right now. Hit some final issues, play a little bit of Russia Today I was on. Then we'll end transmission that's live, and it'll go to Ron Paul coming up in T-minus 40 minutes from today. It was incredible.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. Okay, we'll cut that Genesis feed in the final equation, and we'll go into overdrive right now. FoodDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports, and they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633, or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos, look at their online catalog, or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633, or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food. Just saw a key article up on PrisonPlanet.com. You saw it on the screen. Gun control efforts on the horizon. Massive bills hitting. It's all happening. We've got to gear up and fight back against that and a lot more. I want to go to your calls here for folks that are patiently holding. We'll go to those here in just a few minutes. Have we opened the phone system up for folks yet? Fantastic. We'll be going to those callers that we're holding here in a moment. But I want to talk about what we've done just for a few minutes, kind of a State of the Union here in the InfoWar bunker in the command center. We've moved out of a 2,000-foot building, 2,000-square-foot building, and a 2,400-square-foot building. We had two into one 8,000-square-foot. It's like 9,800 and something feet building. We have built this studio on the cheaps, but it still costs about $100,000. You know, the light package is $5,000. The cameras are each about $6,000 a piece. The switcher's $20,000 with the video computer and then the robotic cameras. Because you can't have a TV studio with people inside the studio if it's this small. We're building another little studio out there, but we don't have the capital to do that. Though I may be able to do it on the super cheaps and just have something behind me and do it. We want to make it look pretty good because a lot of it's presentation. We've upgraded the servers from PrisonPlanet.tv to CDNs at a cost of around $10,000 more a month just for that. We've hired 3 more people. We're trying to hire 8 more, but 2 of them are going to be salesmen, so those don't have to be funded by the video sales and things I'm doing. But we have expanded. We've made the websites better, more interactive. We are just doing things on every front. I've started an audio blog. We are going to be expanding a special newscast I'm going to do each day for PrisonPlanet.tv members, a quick 5-minute news blitz. I'm going to try to bring some other news presenters in here to cover the alternative news. We are doing it all here, ladies and gentlemen. We are fighting to get as much information out as we can to the public. So we're going to... Can you guys bring me a phone list in here or punch it up on the computer? Thank you. So I know who to go to. Thanks. I am busting my butt. I have, let's just say this, I work a lot. And I wish I could work more. I wish my body had more energy. I wish my adrenal glands had more juice. But I'm fighting as hard as I can, and I realize that capital, money coming in here, will make it a little bit easier for me to do that. But I need to hire people to help me and to hire the overstretched staff, the limited folks that I have in here as well. So, again, we do need your support, and so please buy the books and videos. Please buy the materials off the websites. Do whatever you can. I will be going to your phone calls coming up here in just a few minutes. I will continue to break down Barack Obama's real agenda. Let's just say this. It's worse than I even thought it would be. It's more over-the-top Hitlerian, Orwellian, Stalin-esque, Maoist than I could have even envisioned. It's more out front. It's more competent. It's more focused than we've seen from government. It is so classically off the charts, wicked and corrupt and bad, and so sicky sweet and lying on the surface about what it's really about that it just shakes me to my very core, but it shakes me awake even more to stand up and fight back against these people and to resist. You guys can just write the callers on a piece of paper and give them to me, and I'll just do that. I do everything I can. I fight as hard as I can, and I'm not whining. I'm saying we just need to do more. We need to be focused. See, they're trying to organize people and organize the grassroots to get behind government and these private banks that have hijacked it to do all these horrible things. They know they need people power. We have the organic people power. We have a population, the majority, that knows what's going on, but they have a huge cadre that means well and is dumbed down and will go along with all this hellish stuff. And, this nightmare just somehow has got to stop and has got to end. And so that's the bottom line. I want to go to Cheryl in France. We're going to go ahead and go to Cheryl in... Okay, Cheryl in France dropped off. Missed that new caller. Missed that again. Brian in Iowa, you're on the air.
Thanks, Alex. I'm doing what I can to thwart tyranny here in Iowa in the 1st District and keep the Chicago political machine from getting across the Mississippi here. I'm calling today the Article 2, Section 1 of the Constitution. It says that before he enter on the execution of his office, he shall take the following oath or affirmation. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Well, that's not what Barack Obama said today.
I didn't watch the whole speech except during breaks because I was live on air. This sounds like a major controversy and very serious issue. What specifically did he say?
Specifically what he said is, he said, I do solemnly swear that I will execute the office of President of the United States faithfully. Now, the Chief Justice, he was leading the oath, and the arguments that I've been getting so far is that, well, the Chief Justice led him awry, but this is our president, right? This is the great mighty Obama. Shouldn't he be able to take the oath properly?
Hold on, this is huge news. I want you guys to dial Paul Watson. This is an emergency transmission. I want to hold you. We can put 2 callers on at the same time on our system, right? I want you to call Paul Watson now. I want to get this fellow online. I believe you. This is a huge issue in ceremony. They practice it for days. If you're telling me